exams. Like we had a preliminary exam tomorrow.
Yep.
Hello.
Yes, we're live now. Hi,
Hi.
everybody.
Howdy.
And
Howdy.
weirdly, we are waiting for Dana to come home from church, and
Waiting
she
for
is
our-
steering tonight.
True.
And what that means is I'm going to take advantage of that and show the thing I wanted to do for 5 minutes. Because this new game is making so many waves. So many people have told me, Ryan, you have to play this. Ryan, you have to play this on the stream. Ryan, don't play this if you've looked anything up. Like, just get in here, get this done for everybody. And this is including, like, game journalism, professional contacts of people who don't watch our stream but are aware that, like, I do a public presence something, maybe. They're like, oh, this is the game for you. Do this right now. Don't pass go. Shut up. Blueprints. And I am therefore going to make everybody do it in full a couple weeks from now. But again, to fill time while we wait for Dana to come back from Monday, Thursday Mass. And my own was short, and I chose to not get my feet washed, because honestly, I think that's gross. I'm sorry. The number of people who want to see my feet is very limited, I can promise you that. An even tighter circle than anybody thinks. And
That's so funny.
I've never done the feet washing thing.
what's really funny
I've
is
done
there's
it.
a nice lady who sat 2 seats to my left, who I know very well. And she went up, and her husband had originally said he would also do it, and he just sat stone cold right there, did not go up, because he also, like me, thinks it's awkward. And she came back, she was furious, and she was like, I thought you were going to go up there. And he was like, oh, no, you said one per household for everybody. You're our household, I empower you. Like,
So funny.
alright, in any case, let him slide us to the left, and
Oh, here we go.
let me add this game that sounds very lovely, hopefully to you all, to the feed. Let me get rid of that. Put this to the feed. We are not doing this in full. Again, we are filling time until Dana gets here. But we can look at the opening of this while we wait.
It's giving point and click, but I know that's not what it is.
It is.
Right? Just like the assortment of objects on a table in that art style is like,
Yes.
I want to... It's point and find and click.
So
Yeah.
we'll just start a new game, show the opening 5 minutes of this, and then move on. We are going to do this soon, though, because holy smokes. And this is also a calming set of stuff for me. There was nothing scary in the first 15 or 20 minutes, so...
Thank you.
Spoiler alerts and content warnings are appreciated.
I will
today.
admit, there are some days in the past I have delighted in lying to Julianne about what's going to happen, but I promise you, today's not that day.
Thank you. I need one break from panic, you know.
Yes. You deserve that.
You deserve a break
Raw
today.
fury. You deserve a break today.
Right.
Oh gosh.
I love the stormy vibes of this opening battle.
Oh yeah. It was a dark and stormy night,
Yeah?
sonically. And
This art style is reminding me of something.
S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly estate at Reddington do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
I love this art
give
style. I love everything about
bequeath
this.
to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has
All right.
been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor. but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th
Also, I just
day of
noticed
March,
belatedly that Sigma Beta resubscribed. Thank you so much. And also, what a joy
S.
to get to see you in person over last weekend. Addie accused me
So
of
jealous.
being 5 years younger and happy. She was like, what happened to you? And it's true. Last weekend was absolutely just life-changingly tremendous and very, very needed for me. It's funny, I was asked if I had any pictures of the post-convention jam session by Joe Beach, one of me and Sigma's mutual very good friends, and I had to tell him that I didn't take any videos or pictures of that particular session because it was the difference between I have videos and footage of concerts and performances, but you don't take pictures during church. And that Sunday evening in particular was absolutely like, you know, we fellowship together here. Tremendous stuff. Can we talk about just the lovely sound and echoes and acoustics of this space for
Yeah, I
a
was gonna
brief
say
moment?
that footstep sound.
I know
is
it.
like,
I know Julian does not
crispy
love
crackly.
like an ASMR sound, but I'll be honest, I kind of do.
I
I'm
don't
into
thi-
this.
I was gonna say like it's not. It's acceptable to me. Like it's a good sound.
By the time you read this, I'll assume you're fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. Here are the rules. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate, and you may not stay overnight for any night. It's important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. And without full spoilers, yes, this is Knives Out meets the Westing game,
McAfee.
the video game. It's
McAfee.
absolutely
McAfee.
your jam, McAfee. You
I was
need to
gonna
play
say
this.
knives out, more knives, more out.
And
That's what this
It is
feels
also, procedurally generated roguelike murder mystery mansion exploration game without any action violence, just being really smart and cerebral about it. And
Oh, I
it's
like
free
it.
on Game Pass right now.
Hi,
It's
Louise.
very
Wait.
McAfee coded.
It is. Also, Dana is driving and muted, but
Okay,
she's there too.
excellent.
Welcome, friends.
Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead you. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Robert Sinclair. Let's do this.
Aw, your daughter's writing a murder mystery as a 9. Yes. Okay.
That's
we
the
are...
correct age. My
We are
9-year-old
kids.
is also like into
Right.
macabre, creepy, scary things, and we kind of
Yes.
love it, actually.
My kid is
Yeah.
really into creepy things, but in like the most cheerful way. So it's like I'm not concerned he's a like psychopath. I just think that he has
Okay,
a dark side.
Julianne, choose me a room.
What is the a room to draft?
Yes, I am putting a room
Oh.
to the north on my grid here.
Oh, nice.
Bedroom.
Bedroom it is. And while we're at it, before we go in the bedroom, let's put a room over here too. We're gonna go a guest bedroom here.
She literally left. Lesbian simulator. All right. So what is lesbian simulator? While we're making
If you
bedroom.
have to ask.
if you have to ask. It's not for you.
Perhaps.
What? Well, okay. I mean, you could have the U-Haul aspect, the Subaru aspect. Things don't need to be like sexual to be lesbian.
That's
We're gonna
funny.
stereotype it.
It's all about golf.
Oh, come on. Get out of here. Bye.
All right. Now here's the deal. As we put down rooms, think of like adding blueprints to the house here. We don't want to add another closet because do you see how I cut off the guest bedroom there?
Yeah.
We don't want to run out of rooms to explore until we get to the antechamber at the end. Does that make sense to everybody?
Of course.
So,
Of course.
let's put in the spare room for now. We don't want to put in the pantry because that'll turn to the right and lead us back to the beginning.
Oh, it's one of these.
That's
okay.
bad, right? Oh yes, this is a very me game as well because we can talk about the map all the damn time.
This is just the whole. This
Heck
is just.
yeah.
Dana, get back! We're just sinking further into Ryan stuff. You're the only one who can save us.
Shut up.
Oh,
All
shoot,
right.
Dana's not here with us.
She is.
She is on her phone.
Yeah.
Anyway, here we are in the
As
den.
who?
Look at this lovely den.
She is on Skype.
I
She's
want
just-
this room for me.
Oh, she's on Skype. Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking
Yeah.
in chat, and I was like, I don't see her in
Right,
chat.
now let's go up.
Okay.
There's.
We're gonna
I see
try and go
Dana now.
quickly. Hi, Dana.
Yay, FSU people! Hi. Welcome.
Hey, FSU folks. Let's go through the parlor now and put us back on the main normal path here. We can do this.
Who's Echo?
Hello, Mr. Ryan.
Oh.
Now you sound like a 9-year-old, but that in a good way. Oh, favorite student. Who is that? Who is it? say the name. Verbal violation. I don't know.
Yeah. Or, don't.
Okay.
Listen to this letter here. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. You have to imagine this in a mid-Atlantic voice, of course. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm, though I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back, involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. Here's the rules. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one of the boxes has a prize within, the other 2 are empty. I found this next to a crank that will let me open one of these 3 boxes. Let's read. This box is the black box.
Okay.
This box is the blue box.
Is one of these boxes lying? I looked away for a second.
One tells the truth, at least one tells the truth, at least one lies.
Yeah.
The box
Okay.
that claims to be black has the gems.
Okay.
This box is the black box. This box is the blue box. The box that claims to be black has the gems.
Luis and Brandon, you are in chat with several people you have read this semester, but at least Frank Lehman is here.
Let's talk about some logic here. You ready?
Can ask them all
Yes.
your
If
questions.
this message
do it
is
again.
Jordan, hi.
true, then the gems are not in this box. Right? They would be in this box. And
Right.
if this message is true, it doesn't matter. We don't need any information about that. I think we have to open this box if we want the prize here.
You're not scared. Frank is no one to be scared of.
There we go.
Just like deeply intimidated by.
I will say, it helps that he is among the most generous, friendly, and just amazing humans. Not just in our field, but
As a
generally
human
speaking.
being.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, bad news. Our run is going to come to an end. Observe, we are out of rooms that go the directions we want. which is good because Dana is sitting down, honestly, and probably doesn't want to play this game much more today. So.
But it's cool. I'm already sold. I love it, and I want it, and that's that.
Yeah, it's free on Game Pass right now.
Yeah, this is my vibes and jam.
And though I don't know the conceit, and honestly, if anybody tells me right now, I will kick you from this stream. This is a slow-burning puzzle that apparently unfolds over multiple days of doing this.
Nice.
The details of which, again, I don't know exactly, and that's okay. But you'll notice that every room I go in, I take a step off of my step meter, so I can only do this so many times.
Oh, so it's like real life, where you're just like, you get tired? What does happen?
I've
What
never run
happens
out,
with
because
that?
I only did this as a demo for 10 minutes with students today as part of some pedagogy things. So I don't know what happens. What I do know here is that we can put a hallway here and very interestingly connect back to all of the rooms appropriately, which makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Even though this room is shut, the spare room is boarded up from this side. But we can get back this way. What's this? Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked.
Well, that makes sense.
Yes. And anyway, then, I'm out of rooms to use, if that makes sense to everybody. Right? We lost, I guess. Whatever losing means. And that's fine. And this is, though I did get a little bit farther in terms of rooms, this is about where my demo with my students today ended. Because I only really wanted to take 10 minutes of my lesson plan, honestly, to do it. So let's go through this gate, see what happens. And then, Dana, it looks like you're about sat down and ready.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
You can
yes,
hear
I
me.
can hear you.
Hi.
Can I tell a weird thing? Because I just was trying to exit out of my tabs and I found a tab that was funny while we are in transition.
Yeah.
So while I and several people in chat were in lockdown today during terrible times on the FSU's campus, I learned about the word. Has anyone heard of worm grunting? Worm grunting?
Worm grunting?
No.
No.
Yes.
Grunting worms?
To grunt worms.
No.
This is an activity where it's like Dune, where you put a thing in the ground and you make like a resonant frequency and worms come out. And so this is like a historic thing that has happened in this town in Florida called Sopchoppy. And every year they have a festival, and like, cause this is where people got their bait in America for like historically. A train would go through this town, you would get your worms, they would sell them because like something about the dirt in this one area. And I missed it this year, but I'm totally going next year. One of my students went this year and is like writing it about for the Florida Folk Life, cause it's such like a historical Florida thing. So I'm sending the link. I just think this is so funny. And like cool and fun, and I'm totally going next year.
Worm grunting, not
Worm
grunting.
grunting. Yeah, grunting.
It cannot be a grunting. Grunting.
Like, on the website, some of the times it says grunting, but I think you have to say gruntin. Gruntin?
It's the only way.
It's the only way, actually. Sopchoppy is also a great name for a town, and also the iconography at the top where there's like
I felt cute.
naked worms with like post-production bras on or something, like it's the movie Showgirls but like on TV. It's just everything, honestly. So if anyone is down here in the first or second weekend of April next year for no reason, I will take you. We will all go to the Worm Grunting Festival, because like, what? This is amazing.
That sounds
I'm
great.
totally down.
Let's
I would brave Florida for worm grunting. Maybe.
God.
Somebody
the
clip
picture.
that. Somebody clip that.
Can you
It's
not
such a great
grunt
sentence.
worms in other states? Can you only grunt a
it's-
worm in Florida?
it-
Can you
it
Can
maybe-
you grunt a singular worm?
Yeah,
Or
I
is it
think
plural
a
worms?
lot happens. So I think that it might just be Sopchoppy. I don't even think it's all of Florida. I think you have to like go into Sopchoppy.
It's like you can only grunt worms in this one town.
You're
Worms
not grunt
refuse to be
worms in
grunted anywhere
Sopchoppy.
else.
It's like such a sentence I'd never thought I'd say, just because words in there I've never thought I've heard ever. Yes, Sop Choppy.
Anyway, you'll
I'm
notice
just-
that just
yeah.
like a traditional roguelike now, the house is a whole totally new maze now, with some of the same gimmicks. Here's our logic game again. I don't need to read the story of how some rich asshat mailed it to this other rich New Englander, but that's okay. This statement appears on another box. The blue box is empty. This statement appears on another box. Well, now I don't know which box. I'm not smart anymore.
Okay, now I will
Let's
share
do
my
it again.
screen, and then you can just switch whenever.
Too busy looking at the chat.
Nope, fail. Alas.
I read that as
Do you want
Panera.
1080p, Ryan? What do you prefer?
There's so many
yes,
people
1080p
here.
is
No.
optimal.
Great.
All right, let's. Despite the fact that I'm independent of me liking murder mysteries and old New England mansions and this whole vibe and this lovely open fifth music, which is kind of the vibe I wanted for the whole night.
Open fifth.
You joke at me. I'm kind of serious though.
Just ravage me with an open fifth, man.
I'm leaving that.
Goodbye.
Not touching that.
Good.
Nope, not on the public call with your students around. I know better. I love you.
A lot of several institutions worth of students here.
I know it. I think some of my students have shown up as well, which is another good reason for me to keep my mouth shut right now.
All right.
Yes,
We're
some of
gonna
mine are here
pop-
as well.
Fields of
Yeah.
Mistria onto the stream.
All
I
of us
found a
have
fun
all of
mead
us
at
have
the
students
store.
here.
A fun mead.
It's upside down cake, mead with pineapple and spice.
Oh.
Fun.
That sounds incredible. Or very
And
bad.
it's not too
Cute
sweet.
guys.
It's like it's got like a nice tartness from the pineapple.
Welcome to all of our students.
Anyway, so I've been wanting to demo this one for a while. We've actually had a lot of stuff on our docket. Actually, hold on. It's a little loud. Let me fix my volume
I'm
mixer.
still
You won't
fixing the
hear anything
visuals
a
for the
moment.
stream, so you got like 30 seconds. You're good.
Oh, that's better. There we go. Worm grunting.
We're swimming.
I'm
Okay.
stuck on Worm Grunton.
So this game is still technically like in development. But there's a lot here. Like it's definitely not like a 2-hour demo. Like there's a lot of content already. Yeah, one of the games for the summer. Felt cute. Well, we're going to talk about this one. I have ideas. Maybe you and I can co-author something on this game.
Hold
'cause
on
I'd
one
like to.
second. Everybody's not hearing. There we go. Now everybody will hear the stream audio as well. The game audio. You're good. Discord
I'd
needed
love to
rerouting.
co-author something with you, like going off of your cozy stuff. But I have some thoughts about this one that I will be very curious to pursue with the perfect person to talk about them with. So,
Wait, why am I canceled?
You're canceled.
Wait, when did I get canceled?
wait,
Sigma,
why are we
please
canceling
explain.
Julianne? This is so delightful and so necessary.
This is cute.
This is cute.
This is
Man.
so cute. And look at that cow and that pig just like being
I know, right?
Oh,
adorable.
wait. Sigma's right though. This is the ambiguous
Yes.
wind instrument.
So
It really
this
is.
is not just that. Do you know exactly what track this is from, Ryan?
Yeah, this is Forever Rachel.
It's Forever Rachel.
Yeah. Did somebody die in your field? This
Okay,
is sick.
so
Okay, go back to the mansion game.
Immediately, I was like, it's this plus the accompaniment pattern too, right? Like it's
also the vibes. Like it's
the vibes.
Yes.
So-
Forever Rachel.
Right off the bat, you're like, oh, we're in JRPG mode. So that my thesis statement for this game, for the stream purposes, is we're taking a farming sim, like a Harvest Moon farm and Stardew farming sim, but we're adding way more JRPG elements to it. So let's. Should I start a new game or should I just go where it? I guess we can like meet everybody and stuff.
Start new
So there's
and
a
then
girl
jump
in a
ahead, I
coma.
think, is the
And then
right
I'll jump
answer.
back to my other save.
Yeah.
All right. So take a listen here. Nice thunder sound effects.
Someone better wake up. Wake up. It's the beginning of an RPG.
Wake up in a bed. Act
Yeah.
1. Still working, sis? Oh, island.
Island.
And immediately you notice that Island and Adeline are acronyms? Or what do you call them?
Oh yeah.
Thought you could
You know.
use a nice hot cup of coffee.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. They're also very clearly
Mix
like
and nips.
Bubblegum, Sailor Moon, and Tuxedo Mask, right?
Oh yeah, but they're siblings. So
Oh,
they're not
so
like.
not that. Okay. well,
Yeah. I think, and I'm not far enough in the game to know, and I refuse to look up spoilers for this
Anagram.
one. I think that these might both be like romance candidates, but I don't know yet who all is necessarily like single for that.
Okay.
I'll tell you who my favorites are, whether or not they're actually dateable, when we meet them. All right, so there was a big earthquake in Mistria, and it destroyed a lot of stuff, and they're going to try to rebuild. And so they're going to try to... I love, the pitched beep speech for the different characters.
Yes.
We're going to try to attract a new farmer, the rolling farmland, and maybe somebody with an adventuring spirit that can help rebuild. That's it, the old farm south of town. Why don't we send a notice to the Adventurers Guild in the capital?
Oh, these timbres are like
Uh-huh.
way more Super Nintendo than Stardew is.
Yeah. Well, Ryan, you're going to notice a lot of FM synthesis, like Genesis-y stuff, too.
Yes,
there's
yes.
there's some very Breath of Fire moments in here.
Okay, that was it. I was like, what is the game? Breath of Fire. Okay,
It's Breath of Fire. It's
Breath of Fire.
1000% Breath of Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, this like electric harpsichord timbre is Breath of Fire, 100%.
There's another track. I don't remember
With FF.
when it is, but there's another track that I was like, oh, this is the Sonic level.
That's fun.
So
That's
there's a
interesting.
lot of interesting references that are not the same. Okay.
Medium.
Mr.
Look at all the hair
Blown Out
colors.
Blown
Twist.
out twist. Is that what that is?
That's
All right.
a very specific thing.
This is weirdly like, I don't want to say it shouldn't be, because I'm not saying the game is wrong, but like, why are we in video game melodic minor right now?
Video game.
Video game melodic minor is absolutely a mode. I'll fight you, Julianne.
I just ate pizza. I didn't say shit. I mean, I love it. Show me the paper. Ari. Oh, that was the default. Streaming.
And look at all the pronoun options, y'all.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
Anybody
Ooh, I
have
love
a preference?
all.
You want all?
All of them.
Yeah,
All
all
of
the
them.
pronouns.
Every
I
single
need
one.
abundance. Yes. How does it
Birthday.
affect?
Mine doesn't exist, but fall 28 is as close to my birthday as we can get. What do we want to call the farm?
Ooh.
We have
I
an
wish there
actual
was, like, a
musical
random-
question in the chat.
Yeah, I'm
Shit.
coming for it.
Oh, yeah,
We can go
no,
with
Ryan
Miss
has to
Grove.
explain that.
We'll just stick with Mr. Grove. All right, start game.
Power move. No pronouns. No, that's the.
Take all the pronouns. I agree.
I'm not
This
gonna
looks-
say what that is.
Baylor.
This looks more like Link to the Past.
Yes, there's definite link to the
This
past,
is-
like terrain.
Literally, I was
Inspiration.
saying the terrain is linked to the past. Starting with a storm and you're inside is linked to the past. This music is like, this music feels Final Fantasy Mystic Quest to me. That's a very specific thing.
Mhm.
But that flute there is no longer Final Fantasy VI. It's Mystic Quest.
Hmm.
And so is this accompaniment. Anybody know what Mystic Quest is? Like, has anyone played Mystic Quest in the chat at least? And
Yeah,
knows
yeah,
them?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, I've got a personal story
can
about
be-
Mystic Quest, but I don't want
We
to
can be
derail
more
us.
earnest, or we can be kind of sarcastic. Something about free land in a house or a capable adventurer. I'm gonna go earnest
Oh,
because
this,
that
Sure,
this
sure.
is so Mystic Quest. Oh my god.
sure could use one. There's a lot to do to get Mistria back on its feet. I'll walk with you the rest of the way if you don't mind the company. No wagons can get through, so I've had to carry what I can on foot.
There is a lot of butt rock in Mystic Quest. 100%.
Oh yeah, love some butt rock.
Oh, it's so good. And that bass timbre, that like almost Seinfeldian bass timbre is so mystic-like.
Those bubble emojis were straight Stardew though.
Yes.
I know. It was such a blend. So eclectic.
What's butt rock, everyone?
Frank, you need to play Margie the soundtrack to
Well.
Devil May Cry 5.
Streamy, I presume. Oh,
Wow, wow,
Island.
wow, wow.
In good hands, Streamy, I'm off to the inn. It's been a long day, and I need a hot meal. So Baylor's, look at that little hair flick. Baylor's a traveling merchant. Great soil for farming. Look how adorable my little farm is. 4 stout walls with a rich history. Let's go inside, shall we?
That's a good question by Jordan.
Did the grandfather die as also?
Entirely arbitrary that I'll simulate. You know, I feel like it's something inherent about the combo. I think it has to do with like dating simulators already being so well established by the time Harvest Moon had. Like, it's more like dating simulators were the chicken and Harvest Moon was the egg.
On a farm.
So like
But a
the
lot of
farming got
Cool.
added to dating sims, not dating sims getting added to farming. You know?
But they do always go hand in hand. And I wonder if there's
do.
not something like, particularly like American colonial West, where it's like you got to get married and go get your plot of land out in the
Yeah, that's a good
your 40
point.
acres and a mule and
Right.
whatever have you. I don't know.
I buy that. I 100% buy it.
Yeah, and Ryan also, the finding the non-violent activity to
Yeah.
accomplish, that makes sense as well.
I mean, all of the
Yeah.
above, not just one thing, but absolutely.
Yeah.
I do want to push a little gently back against like the American model specifically of home, living, yard, garage, family, 50s. Because at least Harvest Moon and the original games in this genre that do establish this are all Japanese made, independent of a lot of direct intersection with American culture here.
I'm laughing at Sigma Beta. I do not actually believe the two genders are dating sim and farming sim. Good, because I'm both of those genders.
But also, to what degree were some Japanese games doing a kind of Americanist emulation?
You know, I don't
think
know
of
if there's
Earth-
intersections
so I
there
don't know.
with like Earthbound as well.
I was gonna say Earthbound,
Like,
but that's
which
the
I've
only
often
trope.
described to outsiders as the fractured fairy tales, which, as in borrowed from Rocky and Bullwinkle, overemphasis and over sarcasm, the fractured
Yeah.
fairy tales version of America as seen from Japan.
Well, and it's like, I don't know. There's a whole like. I think Adriana has spoken to like
Search
the
it.
Japanese, yashike, like the Japanese pastoral elements as well, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
thank
yeah.
There you go.
I was
Thank
trying to
you.
remember what term you used, but I played Monday Thursday, so my brain is a little.
Yeah, I actually gave Felt Cute a big shout out on my radio show, a week ago now when we did all cozy music.
I was really
Nice.
mad I was still teaching during Cozy Music Week. I really wanted to tune into that one.
I'm
I
sad
wa-
I've missed
I was
it.
really
It's so
pleased
hard.
with both my music selection and my quoting of Adriana's thesis there.
Hell
That's
yeah.
awesome. Yeah, I'm going to really try to make a concerted effort to get back into listening to it. It's just really hard lately because we've been doing it right at bedtime.
Yeah, I mean, to be clear, none of you are obligated to listen to my absolute nonsense.
No, but we like
But at
it.
the
We
same
like your
time,
nonsense.
You could
I
do a
like
lot
music.
worse than having me curate your hour of video game music. I'm pretty okay at that, it turns out.
It's been a good time. Some days I'm just working so much I like forget, but when I catch it, ooh, let me drop the link. Or Ryan can, because you're not playing.
Yes, I
All
can.
right. They
I
gave
got
us
pizza
vegetable
hands.
soup. There's so many recipes in this game from what I've gathered.
So another
Yeah.
cookbook coming out.
Okay, so we got some actual knowledge being dropped in the chat. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Listen to that
Yes.
cute night-night theme.
This game is Japanese, is it or not? Is
I
that
don't think
what?
so?
Yeah. Hey.
Oh, hi, Arrow.
Welcome to Arrow and his raid group.
All right.
Hey,
This
welcome,
is Breath of
Raiders.
Fire. Is this not Breath of Fire?
Yeah, this is totally Breath of Fire.
This is
soundtrack.
1000% Breath of Fire.
Yeah, it is.
This is more Breath
Two.
of Fire than Breath of Fire.
Breath of Fire 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Sigma Beta has exited the show.
Legit knowledge. So there's
Shut up.
I have a
You
sword.
You said
Excellent.
anagram.
Okay, so Dana, when you were in the house, the font for the coins and the money and stuff,
Mhm.
is that Super Mario 3 font?
That's a good question. I'll go
Ooh, I
back in
wasn't
after we
looking
get our
at it.
field warming present from Celine.
Field warming. Ew.
For OG Harvest Moon players, Celine is the Nina of this game, the flower growing girl, but she's not as idiosyncratic as Nina. She's just like,
Here's a hoe.
here's a how.
You know, again, I'm keeping my mouth shut here.
Sorry. Look, I'm not gonna just clip that and erase the rest of that sentence and use it as a meme for the rest of my life at all.
I hope that you did, actually.
Thank you. I love flowers. Oh, I'm so
more
glad.
into potatoes.
Rich horticultural history. Worse.
Okay, Stardew.
Yep.
Look at Hayden.
Dude, this dude has a manly voice, right?
That dude does not look like a
That's
Hayden.
so
I'm
low.
sorry. That is not a Hayden. That's not a person named
I
Hayden.
guess just because of hay. But yeah, Hayden is a full name, but like
Kind of
Hay
a
is
westerny track, and he's literally from the west of me.
he came from the
Yeah.
left side, the west side of the
Dead.
city.
He lives on the west side.
I
Almost
have to
galloped straight
say,
into Blister.
I want to go back to Feltcute's argument in the chat for a moment. There is something to be said for not knowing your immediate physical neighbors in today's default lifestyle, right? Like, I know my neighbors less than... Great to see you, Frank. Thanks for stopping in and
Thanks,
checking in on
Frank.
us all. I know my neighbors less than my parents know their neighbors, generationally. But at the same time, my digital community, including all of you here, thank you, rules compared to them. So, like, what is community now? Do I long
Yeah.
for my parents' lifestyle? With apologies to my mom if she ever sees this, absolutely not. Right? I wouldn't trade that for anything.
Yeah, but it's nice, you know. I mean, everybody has their own opinion about what they want from their friends and neighbors and colleagues and what kind of community they want to live in.
I
But
actually.
look at the coin font, right?
Okay. Oh yeah,
Mhm.
Isn't that straight up
Okay.
Super Mario 3?
we're Marioing.
So here's one of our spring
All right.
tracks. So much pizzicato. Nice. Berries.
I love that. And this is definitely like the default Super Nintendo base, as Sigma pointed out in the chat, for
Yep.
sure.
Some berries. So there's Celine.
And
Celine
without
with
playing my whole hand on what I'm writing about for Dana,
Yay!
before the end of May, and I'm saying it out loud so that everybody can hold me accountable, not just me,
Sorry.
is if you want to know where that sample comes from, you know, why this Super Nintendo base sample? How did they arrive to that? There's a whole interesting group of folks that you can research online who make a hobby and habit of determining exactly that information. And if you Google Matthew Valente, you'll start
Yes.
down that rabbit hole.
Alright, so
No, Sigma, I have not seen the big spreadsheet, though I am aware that it exists in that
Warming
community.
simulator. Shut up. Sorry.
Simulator. So this is our request board. You do these, you get payment, tesserae, but also renown. And renown is how you kind of like rebuild the town. I guess because there was an earthquake, like the capital hates our city now, like, and just has written us off. And so we're trying to get them back up in renown so that the capital devotes more resources to us or something. And they decided, oh no, like, screw you guys, you had an earthquake. We're not going to help you like rebuild.
Yikes!
On your own. So we're trying to, of course, like
Now.
any of these teams, you are the economy. You are, all of the labor.
All of the labor, all of the economy. Yep.
Yeah, Sigma, that's amazing. If you happen to have that, if you wouldn't mind DMing me the link, I would appreciate it.
I would be very interested in seeing that.
Yeah, I think everybody would be. Honestly.
See, now I can flirt with Adeline or not.
Well, you have to.
Saying,
She's like the
you can give
pink-haired
people
anime
gifts.
girl. I'm sorry, you're with me in the chat. Get it on here.
What can I do to make you like me, Adeline? She blushed. I wouldn't say no to a tulip streamy. Still got a lot of things to talk about. So there's a map in the journal, and then you can tell that there are a lot of like design choices in this game that were. I don't think that this is like dissing Stardew, but I think that this was an attempt to take what Stardew put down and then adding more quality of life and just like expanding certain areas that the developers wanted to see.
Yes.
So, for example, it tells you where everybody is. There's mods you can get to do this in Stardew, like if you're looking for somebody to gift them something.
Yeah.
But here I can see at least where everybody is, and once I know them, then this is my favorite guy right here, Holt.
We need to
makes,
pause
like,
for just a
catch-up
moment.
fun.
I have never, ever been as jealous of anybody in the field as I am of Jin right now, who effortlessly took down Julianne Marie Grosso like 4 pegs. Absolutely brutal in the chat.
I did spit out pizza.
And I want you to know I am so impressed with you.
My cat makes equally big stretches. Is great. All right, so this is Holt. He makes all the dad jokes and like terrible puns. I'd been wondering who would move into that old farm. Ha. And I can say I'm pleased to meet you too, Holt, or yes, well, and not go for his puns. But of course I'm gonna go for his puns. You kidding me?
Yes,
He's the
we
best
must
character in
pun.
the game. My wife Nora and I run the general store. Celine is his daughter, and then they have a younger daughter, Dell.
I agree about the Pokemon Center vibes for that track, by the way.
Oh, but wait, there's somebody else in here.
Yeah, there is Pokemon. A lot of Pokemon in here. Luis, tell him to get his own account and log in.
The contour of the melody here, actually, you could compare to the Pokemon Center track. Da 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 da. Yeah, it's there. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 na 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 na. Yeah, we're totally the same chords.
Boom, boom. Where did this go? There it is.
Here's our like tavern inn.
Okay, can I just listen to this for a second?
Yeah, don't leave the room yet, Dana.
Come on. Raina.
What a cute little tavern track.
There's
like
either
this
an
track.
extra beat every couple measures or a missing beat every couple measures that gives it a lilt
Yep.
that I love.
It's a missing beat. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2,
There you
3,
go.
1, 2. Raina's adorable.
It's so cute because it's like jaunty organ,
Yes.
but with percussion, so it's like this weird mix. Oh, that's cute.
I can jump.
It's so,
The
it's so funny.
jumping sound effect is like very Game Boy Advance to me, and I will have a more specific thing arrive if you give me a couple minutes, which doesn't mean you don't have to sit here and jump, but
Are we good on the track?
yes, I think so.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
wait,
just really
wait.
enjoying it because it was
Wait, it
like
was still going. Yeah.
it's your sort of like it's like a weird mix of like medievalism stuff because it's like the organ timbre,
Yes.
but with tambourine, but with like your like jaunty wind
Yeah.
instruments, like miscellaneous wind instruments. You know what I mean?
Especially this part.
That's cute.
I agree the graphics also give Game Boy Advance. And it sounds like to me... Felt cute. Did you play Pokemon Uranium? Did you get a bootleg copy of that at some point? Like the PC-made Pokemon game with global
There's the link.
trading, and it got taken down to the internet pretty quickly after launch,
the
but it
gist
looks
of
like
it.
this. Let me
So
see if I still
Josephine
have a
runs
working copy. I will
tavern,
send it
Josephine.
your
Dragon
way.
Inn, with her husband Hemlock.
Hemlock.
And Raina, Maple, and Luke. So we've met Raina.
Hemlock.
Yeah.
It's
There's
foreboding.
Hemlock.
It does not look like a hemlock.
I don't know if I know who a hemlock
No.
looks like.
Cool drink or good company, be sure to stop at
Right?
the Dragon. There's always a cauldron of hearty soup kept hot for anyone who wants a bowl.
He does have a good like look set of locks, like
That's
hair.
true. Here's the
That's
three
true.
kids. So there's Maple.
Cute.
And there's Dell, so that's the kid of the general store owners. Haunted. Haunted with monsters. I swear I saw one hiding behind a tree. Let me know if you have any trouble, and I can take care of them for you. And then Luke. Hello, do you like bugs? What? Yes? Excellent. I'm excited to have a fellow insect enthusiast in town. Finally! Wait until I tell my sisters.
Aw, they bully him so much. And he deserves it.
The kids are awesome because they get up to some shenanigans and you can like join them. It's kind of fun.
That's fine.
So
I like the kids are a little bit developed. Yeah.
I want to push back on one of the comments in the chat from Lewis, and that is
Louis.
timbrely. I agree. This sounds like a Mario water level, but it's missing what in my mind is the most important element.
I think that was the tavern track with the
Oh, okay.
the lilty bit. That comment popped up during that.
Okay,
Yeah.
even the lilty bit there.
Oh, the jumping.
Oh,
Oh,
the
jumping.
jumping sound.
I was gonna say
That's right.
that
Yeah.
does
There's our doctor.
the thing.
Valence.
Okay, never
Yes,
mind. If that's not the sound effect, I think you're a lot closer to the mark. Yes.
Yeah, the little float sound effect. That makes more sense. I was trying to hear it. I was like, I don't think I hear it. It makes sense.
No, it makes total sense. It's very, very similar.
Yeah. I'm excited to bring Dana a bunch of presents.
Look at the like.
Next week.
Is that a trapdoor or a scale in the back? Or am I
Well,
Clipboard.
am I so like
good
early
question.
2000s
It's-
pilled that I
It's
It's a
both.
trapdoor to the
It's a
basement and it's locked.
It's like I don't
There
know
you go.
if I've had more just like toxic like thinness
This is
culture
a real
or
skill.
video gaming and can't tell which one.
That's funny.
Okay.
I do like that
Okay.
like strangely bossa nova-y Muzak track for the
Because it's like a
Doctor?
waiting room in a
yeah.
Bathhouse.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Here's
a dog.
Juniper.
right?
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Juniper runs the bathhouse.
Of course she
And
does.
maybe a witch? Unclear.
This feels very witchy. This is the witchiest bathhouse I've ever witnessed.
Well, this is not bathhouse music though. What-
What's the
It's
latest?
not bathhouse music.
No.
This is like tavern. This is giving more tavern than tavern did.
No, this is like
Wonder
going to
which
Stardew's
lounge.
Oh wait, no.
Museum.
Where is Dark Sword? That's the Karin Kanzuki laugh.
Dozy.
Look at this dog.
Very
Okay,
cute.
that's
His
one of the
color says
one of the
Dozy.
keys.
That's an
We're gonna say
absolute
good boy.
Belle and Sebastian 80s Japanese kids cartoon dog.
The cutest.
Very close.
Yes, you can pet the dog.
Oh.
Important. So important. To be able to pet the dog. Okay. Go over here.
All those cracks in the sidewalk are. I'm like, ooh, can you dig there?
I tried that.
Okay.
I think it's part of the like rebuilding after the earthquake.
Oh, they spelled woe wrong. Literally unplayable. Unplayable.
Thank you. Thank you, Julianne. Thank you.
We are on woe
Ulrich.
alert on every game.
I hate it.
Blacksmith.
Dragon
It bothers
Quest,
me.
right?
March
Dragon
March
Quest
is the
Odyssey.
Shane of this game for the Stardew fans. He's surly and kind of mean to me.
He's
But
got
you're
what do you
into it,
want?
right? Like,
I'm the new farmer. I don't see what that has to do with me. Regardless of what Adeline says, we really don't need an outsider to come in and solve our problems for us. We have everything under control. Just don't get in the way. Like, okay, dude.
Aw.
criterion correction. Yes, thank you.
Okay. We want to go
To make
down.
another emoji thing for about whoa.
Yeah.
So somebody's over here.
Beep, beep,
Oh.
beep, beep.
There's Terithia.
Terithia.
Ahoy
That's a
there.
cool name.
She's like a sailor fisher lady.
That's
Mm.
absolutely. They took her name from like Bridge to Terabithia.
I was thinking that, yeah.
Runs the tackle shop.
yeah, I agree
Okay.
that the bathhouse track is
Remember.
confusing. We need to
It was
unpack that.
so
I agree.
weird. I'm wondering what goes on there because it's like clearly not what I think of a bathhouse.
Exactly.
Well, maybe you're just like bringing your own stereotypes to bear.
I am. That is true.
Oh wait, I have to pick that flower. It's too pretty. Hello.
Oh.
It's a daffodil. Also, I can pick cattails too.
Oh,
Cattail fluff
Too bad we need a
specifically.
tulip, clearly.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh, for Adeline.
Right,
Brian,
right.
Brian's already decided. Best girl.
Best girl.
Well, there's no purple-haired lady choice, right? Like,
I mean,
Oh,
Elsie.
Elsie.
no, apologies, that's not what I mean here.
And bathhouse lady, right?
Lives at the manor house with my niece and nephew, Adeline and Island. So this is
Aha.
I'm not
In
saying
case
what
you're
I think of
feeling-
bathhouses out loud. I've already said too much with students on the track. On the track. See,
their
look.
parents,
I'm
the
done.
Baron and Baroness, spend most of their time in the capital. I
But
once
it,
did too. What
Julian, the
grand
music
time.
does not give me that
Okay.
vibe.
Elsie's great though because Elsie tells all of these stories
Bathhouse?
about
Yeah.
like her
No, it does.
her former love affairs and that like she's like this grand like it's great. I've enjoyed. And she also is the town gossip. And she gives romantic advice. I think there's a tulip. There we go.
You got a
All
tulip.
right. Yep. And then I have to meet. Oh. I think I can only have one of those things. Yep.
Fennel.
Yeah. There's
Fun
some fun
choice.
forageables in
Fennel.
this game.
Mm.
Fennel is a slightly better random thing to find than horseradish, I feel.
Agreed.
All right, there's
Landon.
Landon. Nephew Rias is around your age. He's taking the lead at the carpenter's shop. They help us do home upgrades and whatnots. Okay. I don't remember if I have everything. Greet the townsfolk. 21 of 22, so I'm missing somebody. So we're gonna... Oh, I bet it's the guy in the museum. Oh yeah, and Sigma Beta, like the conversation, you can be having two like simultaneous conversations with the same person, and like one could be like pouring out your traumas, like here in therapy today I did this, and then in the other one you're like sending stupid memes
Sending memes.
at exactly the same time.
At exactly the same time. The
Roll.
the parsing of social streams, I know it's been like memed, but it should be studied. I'm sure it's being studied. Renown.
I enjoy Earl,
Errol.
curator of the museum. So this is the Blathers.
Oh, Blathers.
I
donating
could
some
almost
items.
buy this as a museum track, but I could almost buy this as a bathhouse track too.
This is one of the spring tracks, I think. So it's not like a museum track specifically.
Well, I'm just,
Yeah.
it seems to fit this space a little bit better than the bathhouse theme fit that
Yeah,
space.
the bathhouse. I need to know everything about it.
You want me to go back to the bathhouse now that I've met everybody?
Yeah,
I
sure.
guess.
Yeah.
I'll go get my reward. But I'll go check the bathhouse again. We can listen. Since this is we'll go to a later save, the one I'm actually playing. where I'm in summer, and we can hear the summer tracks.
So I actually hate that I empathize so strongly with Sigma Beta in the chat right now. It's like, is this a Google Voice conversation or a Signal conversation? Because there's two different conversations happening with the same people. And yeah, absolutely that's the thing.
Oh, I never worry about that. I think like a lot of my friends, there's a fluidity where like you can be doing two different things on two different apps at the same time, but like I never worry about like, oh no, this is the one where we only like do the silly thing. Like it's a little bit of both on all of them. All right, handmade soaps and jars, one Michelle. So yeah, here's the track for you. I'm just gonna look like snoop around.
If it's foreplay, we just like did the same joke at the same time, Sigma.
I will note that your hosts tonight, at least, have mostly quit being Facebook Messenger people and have switched to other things.
Signal.
We have, yes, we've
At least
moved
for this
on.
crowd.
Yeah.
I'm still locked into Messenger for certain people. but
Yeah, I have to.
Where possible.
Yeah,
I'm
working
trying
on
to
getting folks
encourage
move.
coax some people. Yeah.
There's a bath. Oh, it's a changing room. Sorry, changing room for the bath.
This is just not a relaxing bath theme.
I can't go in there because I haven't paid.
Yeah, it's not a relaxing bath spa vibe track, and it's not a sexy time bathhouse track.
Right.
I'm glad,
it's not
though.
either of those two things, which are the two things I would think, right?
Right.
So what else is happening?
Oh, I love that. The crystal ball emits a dial tone.
It's
Yes.
also not witchy and mysterious or magical or weird. It's not giving like the magician's
no, not like
house.
Magician's Tower.
It's
Which
not
I
doing
have to point
that
out,
either.
the Stardew Valley Wizard's Tower music is absolutely derivative, intentionally so, I'm convinced, from the Magic House track that started its life in Final Fantasy II but was brought back in Final Fantasy VI as a full track.
Hell yeah.
That
Right,
track
go
made you
play.
feel like you were in a shopping mall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a mall. That was a
it
mall
was
theme.
it was shopping music. It was consumption core. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay. Oh, I don't have room.
We need to rate
Oh, I'll give
every
her.
shop track on like the capitalism, like how much does it sound like shopping?
There you go. Where's Pete Smucker?
I know. Yes. Where's Pete?
We just
He
did
said
a
he
little.
might. He
We talked
Karen and
about
I
his,
went-
his
visited
currencies
his
article
class
yesterday.
today.
I know.
Yeah, and we saw Pete this morning. I got to absolutely traumatize his undergrads with raunchiness.
Nah,
Oh,
they-
nice.
My work
They,
here
they
is done.
understood. Yeah, we did Karen's Xander P. Whifflebottom chapter
It is
along
so
with
nice to
my
teach
Dragon
illustrating.
Flare.
See, wait, how traumatizing about naughtiness and Pete Smucker did you do? Because my favorite story is not one I don't know that I would tell in front of undergrads.
Do what now?
Oh.
Oh, you mean about when we were playing board games?
Yeah, board
Yes.
game story.
Yes. That was a fun day.
Oh, good times.
Oh my goodness.
There we
So,
go.
do you have an energy meter in the top left corner? Is that what that is, Dana?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And I don't really have like stuff to do. I can. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I can do this, but that's about it for right now. Look, I got some fiber, but I can't take care. I don't have a pickaxe. I don't have like
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
need. So
I am
yeah,
noticing,
pretty
though,
much all I
that
can do.
My complaint about early Stardew play, and maybe it's just because you've been wandering doing a lot of social stuff today, but it feels
Well, they
like
always
your-
have you introduce yourself to everybody.
It feels like your meter does not empty as fast as it does in early Stardew.
That's
Well,
true.
again, you didn't do anything though. Like
Yeah,
Ryan, you're
I
right.
Yeah.
haven't. And the sword is like the scythe in that it doesn't consume.
Mhm.
See, so all I've done is plant some seeds and water them. So like
Yeah.
that's not
Okay.
too intensive.
Right.
But yeah, when you're like chopping down trees and stuff, that uses it quick.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You mean when you're making a persistent black?
Persistent
Thwack.
tracking. Okay. All right.
Stardew Valley at home. Shut up.
Do we want to jump to a later where I'm actually in the game? Now
Yeah,
that we've seen the
let's-
Good
intro.
Let's jump to a later one, yeah.
Okay.
Spirited Away bathhouse. I'm still
I
thinking
love
of
the-
that
I
as
love
like a
this.
charm.
This track.
Yeah,
so
this
cute.
is sort of Aces.
This is Stardew Mines.
And I like how effectively
Just more
We'll go down into
like
the mines.
Val-
the
Valid
lower
here.
timbred like Orff instrument xylophone for kids sound recalls the nostalgia of the higher toned music box timbre without being annoying music box timbre.
Felt cute. Yes, like
Yeah.
Stardew, there are multiple tracks per season. At least 3, although there's 4 in summer. Summer has 4 tracks. So yeah, we're gonna continue.
Longer days, 4 tracks.
Oh wait, that's not the one I
There you
meant to pick. I have to actually load. Oh no, this is it. Okay.
Cat.
I got to bed after 2 last night, so I overslept today. This is
Aw.
my kitty.
Oh my god.
Look.
the Sound.
Ow. Of course, I picked the calico, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, of course.
Whoa. Oh yeah, because I went to bed at 2.
What is that a flower? What is that in the corner? Did that cat
Oh
that-
yeah, the cat forages
thing?
things for you.
cat mint? Yeah.
Yeah. So this is one of the summer tracks.
All right. Okay.
I like this.
There's some
All right.
Sonic up in here,
Vaporwave.
right?
This is. I mean, it's Vaporwave, which is already referential, but still. This is the closest modern game Vaporwave I've
I
heard.
feel like that lead is very Sonic the Hedgehog, though, isn't it?
It also feels like
yeah.
very late 80s jazz fusion.
Late 80s
Yeah.
jazz fusion, Wave Race, if we're gonna do games.
Wave Race. That's
Oh.
honestly, yeah.
Hold on, I'm muting the stream audio for just a second because
Thank
it's
you.
grumbling.
Oh,
I fixed it on my end though, for everybody. Oh wait, that warbling sound is Game Boy Advance Golden Sun Camelot timbre.
I like how we all have like such specific.
yeah. This game has
Um,
got a lot going on.
Oh my god,
Th-
this
this
track.
This is a different kind of mall shopping experience. Honestly, though,
Yeah,
this is still consumer.
it's very good. This is why I feel Vaporwave, which is 100% consumer core, consumption core. I mean, but also consumer core. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
The bass is giving me life.
Yeah, the bass is
Ah.
I love that.
Yes, yes, she did.
rippling
I should link it. I should link all the things. Linking all the things.
timbre, yeah. Okay. Now,
I didn't really mean to pin that comment, but it is a pinnable comment, Sigma Beta.
That's right. I want to sell these.
good. Which comment?
So I'm gonna keep
I found better
I
shoes.
the
in
Stardew
the
Valley
mines.
at home. Apparently,
yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
need to do it, but
Excellent.
like I'm keeping it pinned because that was good. Let me find that
Learned a
article.
recipe. And I'm gonna learn another one. Ooh, coral lamp. There's a lot of crafting that you can do to like customize.
Yeah.
I've barely scratched the surface on that.
Hey,
Here's in one
felt
of the other
cute.
summer tracks.
While you're listening to us here, check your Twitch DMs. Get back to me.
Dooba-dabba-dooba-boop-boop.
Speaking of using the wrong app, by the way, to ask.
Which, yeah, of all,
Which DMs? What?
Do what?
Okay.
What am I doing?
they do exist. And one time I found a thing from like 4 months ago from somebody.
I
There.
don't even know what am I doing.
Galloway.
I need to water my plants. So we'll do that.
I like this track.
I love this track.
Oh, you got the sick watering can already.
Here is that.
I have upgraded my. Yeah, I've upgraded some things, but I've been doing quite a bit of grinding in the mines at the expense of my farming. I think relative to Stardew, the mines open a little too early in this game. But
The mines open on like day 3 in Stardew, don't they?
yeah, but I don't know. I feel like the progression through it has been a lot faster. Or maybe I'm just so like good at Stardew that like I jumped to it quickly, didn't have to learn. These are my chickens.
Hello, chickens.
Can you do Zelda stuff to the chickens?
I'm not going to try that.
I know it's like you don't want to do it, but I'm curious.
I don't think so.
All right.
Yeah, no friendly fire.
All right.
We have to watch them eat because they're adorable. Look at them trotting along.
They are really cute. Like they're going.
I am living a little. There you go.
Okay, they don't even. Okay, great. You don't hit them at all.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
I think that
Oh,
once
wow.
you see them walk with a purpose, it's
Normally
actually
they like
more
peck at
difficult
stuff.
to want to hurt them than before.
No.
Like they
Because
sit
they're
and
like, I'm
fight
doing my
things.
thing. I have agency and
Yeah.
don't want to die.
Well, all right, let's see. So
Oh.
Han Solo and Princess Leia were my first two.
Aw.
This game, and I'm not far enough because
Oh,
I'm in year
you can
one.
jump over the fence. This is so much better than Stardew.
You can
Holy
jump,
shit.
yeah, and I have a jump attack in the mines that I'll show you because we're gonna go down there because I want you to hear that track.
Yay! Hey, Doug.
Yay! Hi, Doug.
Hi.
Also, shout out to
Man.
Doug for his 87-month streak of subscribing
I
to this channel's
know.
nonsense.
That's way more than me, and I'm on this shit.
Love.
Right?
Doug.
Same. Also.
All right.
Sometimes I lapse. It's like me, Easter,
My
and
little
the
picnic
stream.
setup. I have burgers.
Burgers.
And then this is called
And
Varus. It's an ancient dragon that I'm the only one that can hear through this statue.
Okay.
So again, Breath of Fire.
Right.
Yeah.
The mill in town has been restored. I did that. Improve the lives of the townspeople. And then it's also the skill tree. So you can
sure.
collect like essence and then like unlock stuff. Ooh, that's new.
I actually feel pretty bad that I have not caught Doug's Twitch stream in a couple weeks now. I need to fix that.
I was teaching Mondays, so I wasn't able to, but that class is done now, so
Yeah, for anybody who does not know, you need to go hear Doug play on a Monday evening.
it's the best. Marimba Mondays.
Yes.
They're my child's favorite. She loves marimba. She loves and vibes too. Loves dancing to some mallet percussion.
Honestly, one of my favorite musical memories of the past year was we got to go to a Disco Cactus concert in person, and both of the boys lost their shit seeing Doug in real life.
Aw.
That's so awesome.
That's amazing. Oh, that's right. I have to meet Adeline at Hayden's farm.
One of us, Doug. One of us.
Yes.
I'm gonna take care of a couple of requests here, and then we will go into the mines.
Okay.
Bring some hay to Hayden.
We'll do that on the way.
Yeah,
We'll grab
Hayden
some
needs some
hay.
hay.
But we're gonna go to the bathhouse again and talk
Hey,
to
it's
What's up,
Juniper.
Pete? How you doing?
Hi, Pete.
Hey, Pete.
The new bath oil. I wanted to conjure that summery
Tell
ocean
us
feeling,
about
but
your
it doesn't quite
class.
get there. How frustrating.
Juniper.
This
Oh,
is
Try adding something citrus.
this theme is the equivalent of like walking into Pierre's in Stardew.
Yeah, it's so.
Yeah, but Juniper is not a Pierre. I'm sorry. Right?
No. Agreed.
Juniper has some outfits in this game.
Isn't
She's
this
the
a
only
different
one
outfit?
that dresses like this.
Wasn't this
Barely.
a different outfit than the one she had on the new file?
Yeah, they have different clothes for each season, so this is like a summer outfit. So this was the track that played while we were character designing.
Okay.
Where is my Vaporwave album? That is my touchstone for Vaporwave. Let me look at it.
Right.
Oh.
Not to breathe loudly.
I love
wanna-
that. This is the only chordal harmonically interesting moment that leans even a little bit. But then it goes right back to like.
But I have to ask, how much of that is because of the outfit and the body presentation of Juniper? Are you looking to hear that versus you
I'm talking-
hearing it organically?
No, I'm not a horny man. I am talking about the aesthetics of the whole place. No, I'm no better than a man.
I would love for you to clip
the
that
whole
too.
time.
I just want that. I want that clipped. That would be awesome.
She's very hot.
Yeah, we're the same person. Come on now.
We are the same person. My students are probably still here. It's fine. We still have a whole week of
It is
class.
fine.
I'll put on some tea.
We should just
Okay.
trade, Julianne. You can teach my classes the last week, and I'll sub in for yours.
I think that would be like fine. And like not comedic or weird at all. Actually, we would be great at each other's classes.
Yes, 100%. I've told my students
I
this
don't-
Tuesday is arguing day. Come ready to fight me. With words and smartness. They're like, it's what did I miss on this syllabus? What should I have included? And how did the class go for the new class? So we're all
Yeah.
gonna fight about what games they should have gotten to play.
Oh, fun.
Cute.
I like that.
I'm telling you, everybody
Ooh,
felt
good
cute.
track.
Everybody's playing Blueprints right now. Ooh, I like this track. Hold on, don't move.
I won't. We're unlocking something magical, y'all.
Are we zealing?
We're
Are we
questing
feeling-
now. Done.
No, we're zealing a little bit, right? Like
At
zeal.
half tempo, yeah. Yeah, it's totally
Thank you,
zeal.
Doug. Thank you.
The high register, it's not an ostinato quite, but like that jumping melody is giving a lot of
It
Scala.
needs to be like doubled though, and shifting, right?
Yeah,
But it's still like 100% legible.
yep. And it's not in the, oh shit, somebody just died way that Sea of Stars does it, right?
Yeah, the Scala.
But that warm, like, timbre is definitely zeal, and that treble range
Ooh.
thing, until it just
This
shifted,
opened up.
what is happening right now?
This really opened up, didn't it?
Yeah, you can't click any buttons right now, Dana. You just have to sit. I'm sorry.
Hello. Hello, some percussion. Breath of Xenogeared for 1 minute. It's all of them. I mean, it's
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, it's
I know,
it's
it's-
working really hard right now.
for all
am so
of
proud
the
of
things that are really rough right now. Video games, like video
Are
games
delivering.
making like extremely smart referencing of our pasts is not a problem in the world right now.
They
Like
are
we've had so
delivering.
many gifts
true.
in games lately.
It's so true.
Mm-hmm.
It's like video games and pop
So
music.
that was the loop point.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
all
ready
we
for you
got.
to move on. Well, honestly, you could
don't
play
try
this track
that
for
for
40
hours.
minutes and it'd be fun.
It's a great track. I've been really impressed for a game that is still like not done from what I have seen. There's still stuff that will unlock over time. Like this has a giant soundtrack already. It was like
Yeah.
50, 60 tracks, I think.
Yeah,
when I
that's
looked
wild.
on YouTube. Like it's a very well developed soundtrack already. Even though there might be more coming. You know.
Very cool. I'm gonna leave you all to it. I gotta peace out to bed.
Yeah, I think everybody should
Bye,
play the game's great.
Good night,
Yeah.
folks.
Sounds so cool.
Night.
It's cute. Thank you for showing. I like
Yeah.
Blueprints too. I'm gonna go get that one.
I've been playing
Yeah.
this one a lot.
All right. See you all.
Good night, Karen.
All right, so we're gonna. So.
Y'all might lose the visuals of the game for 1 second while I politely mute Karen's face. There we go. We're back.
All right. I already forgot what I in that little side quest there. I forgot what I need. All right, so I need to do that. I need to meet Adeline, and I need to bring hay to Hayden.
Hey to
So-
Hayden.
Hay to Hayden. So we're gonna go get some hay out of my chicken coop. That's where I keep my hay. All right, and then we will go do that, and then maybe we'll go see the. Yeah, we'll go see the mines.
Ooh, thank you, Addie.
Hi, Addie.
Hi, Addie.
Everybody says
I
hi.
don't, I'm like leaning over as if I could see you better if I do that. As if she can hear me. Like, what am I doing?
All right.
Oh, this is
Preparing
good.
long-lasting rations to fill up the remainder of the town's food reserve. So I bet I'm going to be tasked with growing some stuff on my farm.
That
I need
man.
help with the cooking, but I need the ingredients.
Raina, girl. I
love
like your
Raina.
outfit.
Raina's adorable, and she's also like does a lot of the cooking at the tavern, the inn.
Right.
So I'm a big fan. I can't have our regulars go hungry. I love the fist. You know, I'll give as much as I can spare for the town, Adeline. Like, yeah. I'm afraid my flock and herd are already.
I
at
love
capacity.
how low-pitched and overly masculine Hayden's beep speech
And then
voice
he's
is.
like
Yeah,
a
the-
total sweetheart.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to expand the barn and get more animals, but well, move over, Hayden. That's very Holt of me to make a pun, but I'm just gonna say, just tell me how I can help. Just what I like to hear. Said need another 10 cheeses for your recipe. Look at those adorable cows. So I'm still early enough in the game, you can apparently like breed the animals and like get rare colors of them and such. So like that's a whole mechanic. Fresh mill, bring it to the mill, and then you'll have cheese. Okay, great. 12 eggs. Experimenting with the recipe. Need to play more Final Fantasies. Set up a donation box outside the inn. And to sweeten the pot, how about I throw in some cosmetics for your hardworking chickens and cows as a reward? Amazing. I love rewards. Gahaha.
Cosmetic
hearty laugh
cows.
from
Oh,
me.
yes. Oh,
There's like,
speaking of cosmetic chickens, if anybody has not done this yet, Julianne,
Oh, Final
you can
Fantasy
get your
14, shut up.
Easter egg umbrella in Final Fantasy 14 until the 24th.
Okay.
right. But we have to talk to Henrietta,
I gotta go to Naxagam.
who's a character in this game, just like Dozy the dog. Henrietta
Yeah.
is another like
course.
full-on. You can have like friendship hearts with Henrietta.
Aww.
Nice.
Look at that happy chicken. She's adorable.
Yeah, the end of the term right now, like, I don't have time to play video games for fun on my own terms. What are you thinking?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It's a rough time. We're so close, though.
We
How
are.
many weeks do people have left?
This
Next
coming
week
week
we'll
is
have-
my last week. I teach my last
Public
class,
instruction.
and I drive to Cleveland to see y'all.
Oh, yeah, basically the same.
I am in my last week. Next week is like finals, but the other class ended last week, so like they're in finals this week. The other cool thing, there's a good amount of dialogue built into the game that I've noticed. When you like get artifacts to the museum, different characters like are into different things, and they'll like comment on like, oh, this thing, this thing you found for the museum like is really cool. But it'll only be like one of the characters that'll say, it won't be all of them. So like there feels like a lot of variety. We're foraging, and then I'll go down to the mines, even though I'm like filling my pockets with other stuff. But yeah, you can jump, which is fun.
Oh, I can't get over the Sakuraba harp arpeggiation there.
Right? Okay, let's go down into the mines.
Okay,
So
this
here's
is a
like-
blatant Stardew Valley ripoff, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine. It's
Oh yeah.
We'll listen to this one a little bit, and then we'll go into like the top level, and then we'll go down into the second like set, which is the water level. I like this track.
Oh, it's
Do you notice the reverb effect on it to give us like the cavern?
Yes. I like the combination of steel pans and Vox, by the way.
Isn't that cool?
Yes.
Vapor pan mine. There's a lot of vapor. This game is very giving me the vapors.
it's giving me the vapors.
Giving me the vapors. Also, this mead is exactly what I needed. It's real good.
It's an excellent vessel you've chosen. I just
I
noticed.
know. I wanted like a fun goblet, you know?
Yeah, goblet.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just go down into the. So here's a track for like our first levels.
Those are not Stardew
that
Valley
feels
things at all.
overly aggressively violent compared to Stardew.
Yeah, like right off the bat.
Fuck that
Like,
stuff.
bam!
It's not like, oh, I'm exploring the mines. They're mysterious. This is like, whoa.
Also, we love an orchestra hit.
I love orchestral hits. George Reed and I were talking about that the other day, that I'm like, it's so cheap and it gets me every time. Like, I never don't love an orchestral hit, right?
It's great and it's the best actually. So
Did you all get the Impact Soundworks April Fool's library this year?
No?
no.
It was orchestral hits.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you showed me that, and I did not like pursue it. But I love an all orchestral hit library. That's like the best idea.
Dana, what's the game feel of smashing these rocks compared to Stardew? Or Animal Crossing as well, I guess.
Better than Animal Crossing. I'll note the fishing mechanic in this game is Animal Crossing. It's not Stardew. I think a lot of people complain about Stardew.
They need to use
hard.
controllers. It's easy if you use a controller in Stardew. Fishing.
Well, and
Anyway.
also, I don't think it's as hard as people make it out to be. Like, yeah, it takes a little practice, but like,
I just think people are bad at the game.
yeah, if there weren't like, well, and if there weren't something to like learn how to do, then like it's boring, right? Like, I like the idea that like it takes me a while to get the hang of certain fish style, you know, like.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
This one's fun. Adorable. I got a mushroom cap hat. Okay. So now I can equip the hat.
Nice.
That's a dig spot, so we're gonna get some copper ore. All right, so let me go further. Actually, let me exit for now. See if there's anything I want to spend. Sure. Okay, and then we're gonna go down into the water cavern part, which is like the second set of things. Because this is fun. Water cavern has some fun music.
So this is a specific reference. Hold on.
This is why I wanted you to hear it. The sitar? Like, what?
yeah.
The place.
Yeah, we're not even in like a lava place.
No.
We're not even in a lava place.
Or desert.
Okay.
Lava
I'm
or
gonna
desert?
head home because I already passed out last night, and I don't want to do that again tonight. But we'll go back to that as soon as I sleep.
Yeah.
Because I don't have anything else on the docket for Wednesday on here. Oh, good nature sounds. Good environment. Yeah, so that there's some things going on in the water levels that we're gonna look at, because that track immediately like got my spidey sense going when I was playing.
Yeah.
Because I just unlocked that last night. So we're gonna sell some stuff. I'm gonna put a lot of this away. I'm gonna hold on to that sure in my life. Okay.
Didn't we do? Did we not do Return of the Obra Dinn? Or am I?
We did.
We did.
So we have considered it. I don't remember when we considered it though. A few years ago.
I don't remember when that was, but yeah, because that was my exposure to that game.
Yeah, and then I played it myself. It was a while ago. Yeah.
I love this Breath of Fire.
I love that game.
Track. And my adorable kitty, who goes out during the day and works so hard. You notice the donuts on my table?
Oh yeah, nice. Of course.
So I don't have a ton of customization in my house yet, but you notice I'm going for some green things and adorable baked goods. Okay, now we're gonna go back to the mine. And then we have enough time. We'll play through to a Friday, because Friday night everybody hangs out at the inn, and there's an ongoing D&D game that you can like hear what they're doing, and it's really funny. Pet the kitty, of course. I love this track. Gives me life.
Yeah, this is way too funky for the Super Nintendo, though.
This is why this gives me Sega Genesis, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way Genesis-ier. That's a word.
Nintendo. Yeah.
Does what Nintendo don't. Yeah, in-game D&D, we'll definitely show you that, Pete. So they did a whole campaign in spring, and so they started a new one here in summer, and it's adorable. Gotta donate that. Okay. Right, we're gonna put that in there, put that in there. Okay. I should plant this. There we go. And then we will water everything, because it is nominally a farming game.
I did notice that you have not done very much farming. I don't mean that
I have
as,
not.
As a criticism.
And it
I
has
like
to do
that
with
you
the way
don't have
stuff has
to.
opened up.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like in early Stardew, you do a lot of farming in the beginning to kind of like build up money and like do all these other things. But doing requests for the townspeople also gets you money.
Right.
So there's other ways.
The community center piece of Stardew like actively encourages you to keep an active, healthy, good farm too.
Yeah, and there's stuff here. There is stuff here that does that. Like all the like repair the bridge. Like it's all unlocking different areas in the map and like getting you to. That. Oops, no, I want to donate you. And put the milk in there. Okay. All right, we'll go talk to my chickens, and then we'll go to the mines.
That like scoop flute is so Xenogears to me, but the rest of this isn't. But that one scoop flute. Oh, and that chord change. Hello. There are, and almost every track there's some cool harmonic thing that isn't just like diatonic ballad shit.
Diatonic ballad shit.
You know what I mean?
No, I totally know what you mean.
Yeah.
But
like
it
that
is,
one.
yeah, that chord. It's a 16-bit Super Nintendo game. It's specific, and I wish I had the reference for you, but I can't pull them all every night here.
them all.
All right. I won't get too distracted by forageables, but it's hard not to.
Gosh, it's like that's what games are about.
I feel like this
Ugh.
has more concentrations of forageables than Stardew does in an average walk as well.
There's a lot of forageables.
That's good though, because it means that it helps balance out against farming at that point.
Well, yeah, and also I've now in the skill tree unlocked like where more forageables appear on the map. Like I've done a little bit of progression where like I just get more of that. Okay.
This track reminds me of like an Enix/Quintet Super Nintendo game, like a Robo Trek or something like that.
Yeah. Over here. This doesn't have a unique track, but this is like the Western ruins where you can like dig cool stuff. Interesting copper tablet. Yeah. Cool. Artifacts that I've already discovered. Ooh.
All right, I gotta add blueprints to my wish list before I forget. I already have this on my wish list.
Yeah, this is a good one. So I got a fun text tonight.
Good night, so cute.
Yeah, Adriana,
Ooh.
we will. You and I will hive mind this game soon. Do you own it already, or do you need a copy? You let me know.
This track is so cool.
Hi.
Brohanus Yams! Hello!
Hi, Brahanus Yams. Oh, that's the other game we need to play soon, by the way, is the
Brahanus
sequel to
Yams.
Overboard on Elizabeth's
Yeah, that's right.
recommendation.
Wait, blue... Oh, there's a... I see, blueprints. There we go.
These guys have very high defense, so like you always hit them for one. Oh. Keep getting electrocuted by the lantern.
I just love this Weather Channel with like a Little Spice track.
Yes.
Sucking it up here. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, Weather Channel has some bangers. There's also something fun that I'm hoping I'll encounter that I can show y'all in these levels, in the water cavern level specifically. That is chests that kill you, but also inventory really full? Alright, well.
Yeah, it looks like it is.
Oh, that base is so good. It's because I was getting distracted by forageables on the way down here. Sometimes I'm actually good and I don't do that, and I make room. Ooh, who are you? Alright, I think I've already gotten that. Throw out the... Alright. Alright, we're gonna eat trail mix.
Nice.
Alright, I want to see if there's one in this level, though. Let's see. I don't see one. Okay. Alright, well, we'll do another. Hopefully. So there's a really fun mechanic in the water that... they've added. These tracks are so fun down here.
Yeah, I love this set of chambers.
Ugh, so many good forageables, and I'm missing them because bad inventory management.
The true final boss.
Oh, I needed a jade dulce, so that was a good thing I did that. The water level of this is so good.
Yeah, these vibes are pretty immaculate.
I love that deep bassy.
I need one of those too.
Ooh, hello.
I was excited for y'all to hear this track.
Yeah.
I was like shouting to myself last night when I got down here.
Wow.
There we go.
Is this like Stardew where every 5 you get a war point back up?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Music's getting janky. I'm going to mute it for just a second. Come back. And let's revel in the fact that, again, Julian has been annoyed by another beloved person in our chat. So, again, yay. Good job, Doug.
I wasn't the one who said vibes.
Everybody done
No,
that,
but you were the one
Julian.
who was annoyed by the pun. Therefore, you're the loser. Get wrecked.
Oh, I hate you.
You're gonna hate. If you play this game, you're gonna absolutely hate Holt then, because all he does is make like dad joke puns at you.
Had a school shooting on my school campus.
You're gonna play that card.
I came to my friends. I am. I'm playing the card. Playing it.
I'm playing. Oh God.
Yeah, it's a wild card.
You know,
It's
she
actually not.
only.
It's like an ace of spades because it's like it's every 4. It's like 4 every year. So shut up, everybody. There's too many. Number 1. No, I hate you, but you do get a pass, Doug. And I'm just shitting on my friends that I love so much.
Hugs.
And where did the music go? I loved it. Come back.
I bet if I go here,
It will come back.
it will come back.
All right, hell yeah.
Here's one.
Yeah, this is a new one yet.
Yeah, there's a couple, water level mine tracks. There's a couple in the upper section. Get wrecked. Being annoying.
Can we have a brief conversation about how Julian's annoyed voice is now a southern accent instead of a Jersey one?
Oh.
what? I don't even remember. That's how I can't even clock that I did that, which is even worse. Oh no. No. I gotta go home.
No.
I gotta go home. Gotta go home. No,
Florida is
Pete.
not the
Your
South, so
I'm sorry, Pete. Your Florida is not the South. North Florida is the South. It really is the South here. Although to be
Tallahassee
fair,
is the South, right? Yeah.
It's a college town, so we get a little bit not South, but it is the South and North. South Florida is, I wouldn't say it's regular, but it's not the deep South anymore.
What's that horse thing?
It's an artifact. We're gonna eat that cave mushroom. There we go. Stone horse. Yeah, this track is really cool. Like, what is this sitar?
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, it's like doing guitar things.
doing Summer Stardew, but like Adriana's
Yeah.
already gone. But why?
She's already gone. But why?
Why? Whomst? There we go. That took forever for a staircase to appear. I've already been through these levels, mind you, but I want to find the cool thing. It's getting late. Yeah, I know it's getting late. You won't show me the thing that I wanted to show them. Ah.
While Dana's trekking and there's a pause in the music, I have to brag to Doug for just a minute while he's on stream. I got to see, a lot of people in person at VGM Con, but you should have seen the look on my face, Doug. It was like Christmas morning when I saw Michelle Arley for the first time in 6 years. Starla, in person. And Doug Arley as well. Absolutely fantastic.
Are they the Orlando people?
Yeah, they're Orlando based. They absolutely
Cool.
rule. Just incredible humans.
Late are we? You're all up. Why are you... The doctor being like, you're up late. Like, so are you, man. Lady.
Yeah.
Valen.
It's like complaining about traffic while you're driving.
Will I make it home in time? Probably. I won't be able to do inventory management. But, okay.
Meow.
Yes, Pete, you should find those folks as well. I'll send you a note right when we're done streaming. But yeah,
Yeah.
you should meet Doug and Michelle. You and Angie could readily have new drinking buddies in Orlando, for sure.
You know who his drinking buddy is going to be next week? Us!
It's true. We will be in
Oh my
person
God,
on stream
we'll
next
be in
week
person.
from Dana's house.
Yeah, we will.
In
Yeah,
fact,
we're gonna set up something like really fun and maybe weird. I was thinking of maybe DJ Hero or like Donkey Konga with the bongos.
Oh yeah.
Like something with a peripheral.
Nice.
I actually just
Yeah.
got, this will be the last week you all hear me on this microphone. I got a fancy pants new like $350 mic in as my reward for my radio show money to upgrade my home setup. So hopefully you all like the way I sound on that microphone better, and if you don't, please lie to me because that was a lot of money. But I have not opened it yet because the first time we use it will be at Dana's house next week.
Nice.
And it just packs easier if I don't open it and have to repackage it all, right?
Oh my gosh, I left them out all night. I'm so sorry, chickens. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, chickens. They didn't lay eggs because I didn't let them back in their coops.
Little coops, yeah.
Are they at least fed? No, they're not. Okay, you guys eat some things. Come on. See, they're pecking. Aren't they cute? This was the animation I was trying to get them to do the other day.
Oh, that is cute, yes.
Yeah, okay. And Solo, eat something. There you go. Okay, now I'm going to call them inside now. So I don't forget. All right. One of those.
And of course, I got the best part of ordering new audio equipment, which is getting a whole bunch of candy with your microphone in the box. Shout out to Sweetwater Sound.
Yeah, literally sweet. Fruit potted tree. That's fun. All right, we're gonna sell some things. All right. Oh, I should plant that other thing. So much inventory. Okay. Let me water some things too.
So, actually, I will say, I want to credit Sweetwater and my dude specifically. I called my Sweetwater agent and asked if the arm to mount this microphone I was buying as part of a bundle they were offering on the website was like good, or if I should get a different boom arm to go with it. And this dude immediately called me back and was like, oh, don't buy the bundle on the website. No. That's a bad one. Get this instead, and we'll give you the bundle price for it. Thanks for asking.
Aww.
So, those people actually respond to your emails if you send them a note. Like,
That's
they
incredible.
all rule.
All right.
Sweet water.
Coral. Oh, I had a coral mantis.
Buy your shit from not Amazon, people.
Archer fish. Okay, maybe we'll go fishing in the mines.
I am about a month. No, I'm 3 weeks out of Amazon Prime. Quit that one. And I'm still alive. I do not have a free Twitch sub, which sucks. That's actually like the biggest thing. It's like the free Twitch sub.
Yeah.
But
Fire, coral mattress, jade.
finding
fish.
plenty of other ways to get what I need has not yet been
I'm all about gender neutral, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I get
Actually, all the pronouns, all of them.
Yeah, actually, when we started Brohanus, there's like a zillion pronoun options, but one of them is just all, and that's what we selected when we started the new game. Yes, we'll do that. Wait, do I have enough to do both? I do. Haha! Cool. Alright. We're gonna go back to the Tide Caverns, so that maybe I can get some things. I'm gonna fish down there today.
Yeah, I will say we get free one-day shipping.
I feel like everything
very,
claims
very
it's
good.
gonna be 1 or 2 day, and then like in practice it'll always be like, sorry, your order's delayed, like every single time.
Oh no, I've never ever had a missed order or delayed anything.
I have actually never had a missed order from Amazon, no matter where I've lived, but I don't need. I'm like, I don't think I actually need this. Like, when I need something like same day, it's often something I can get from like my CVS or my Walgreens or something, which those are big conglomerates too. But like, it's still I'm going local to some degree. Like, it's still a little bit better to some extent. So.
Oh, is Sigma Beta still here? We just got a Sapphire Beta.
Nice.
That's close enough.
Close
I
enough.
don't think we have I used to have a local pharmacist in Chicago, like a locally owned one, but I don't have that anymore here. Good description for the way. No, Doug will tell you. Doug, don't do it if I need to tell. You have to tell Jordan.
Also, good night, Doug.
I like gave Doug homework. No.
I don't think there is a standard word for that, though, is there? I
Other than
agree, some
saying
of it is
teacher.
detuned. But
Like, is it trying to go for
pleasantly so.
Gamelon? Like, not detuned in a Western sense, but not actually detuned?
I think there is a Gamelon vibe here.
Because that's kind of what I'm
Doug
getting.
is left and can't call me out on being stupid. I love that guy. That weird flute.
The weird flute. I was like, Doug? Is Doug the weird guy that you love?
I do like Doug too.
Yeah, this track is pretty cool. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you. Look. Ah!
Nice.
Ah! This was another, like, made me so happy. This has take a million hits. But that one apparently didn't.
Yeah.
I like the mushrooms. They're my favorite. 'Cause they're just like, I'm gonna spore at you. And you're like, okay.
That is the cutest little bat
I know.
friend. Like, I don't want to kill it, and it has like it gets all surprised when you hit it.
He
Not supposed to.
echolocates at me.
I know.
That's
It
the
just
attack,
wants
is
to,
it
wants to know who you
echolocates
are. Just wants to know. What's that thing going on?
Yeah, the water teleport made me happy because, like, that's obviously not a Stardew thing, not a Harvest Moon thing. It reminds me of the Serpent Trench, actually. There we go. That's what I need. That bad boy up there. Hi.
It actually reminded me briefly of my independent study student this semester, shout out to Aiden if he sees this, because his assignment for the entire semester has been to rescore and re-sound effect, mostly, a 90-minute clip of Ninja Gaiden 2, Black.
Whoa, that's fun.
And do all the sound effects from scratch, and the bar was you have to be better than the original game.
No, shut up. That's so fun though.
And he has done so much work. It's so good. I have to get his permission to share it with y'all at some point when I see you in person next week.
That'd be cool.
But it's wildly excellent. And do you know like the spinning sound that you get when you go in that whirlpool?
Please die. Look how many hits these guys
He
take.
came up with a really, really novel way of recreating the spinning sound for Ryu Hayabusa's Izuna drop. And it kills. It's so good.
Cool. Enough water here.
Okay, bye, Doug.
Are there fish? Fish. Oh, these tracks are so good down here.
Ooh, the pitch bend on that flute there was excellent.
Castle. Come back here, even though that. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's see. Alright then. So good. Oh, so good. That's fun.
Mines muscles.
Yeah.
That is fun.
Fish. Whoop. Get him. Oh. Why? Go back. Come back.
Back. I need you.
Oh.
The only way to like, I can't start fishing with these guys here. I'm gonna have to do something about them because they will make life difficult. And we don't want to lose a fish that we might need. There we go. Okay. We're also gonna grab a sapphire because sapphires are pretty, and also that was my
Staircase,
work.
yeah.
Okay. Yes, it's 8 o'clock. Did I get it? Transparent jellyfish. No, that's not the one I need. But that's cool because that's a new fish.
Hey, there's another whirlpool.
Yeah. Oh. Sweet. Okay, we're gonna try and catch this guy. Another beta.
Ah, the deep bass drum. Just like, I love it.
I got electrocuted. That's okay. This is fun. It's very like warping me through all the caverns.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. Neat. Oh no, I need to like eat something. There's nothing to eat. Crud. Guess I need that. Well, that's unfortunate.
What about a mussel there?
Can I eat the mussel? Let's find out. Oh, I can. That's
It's
a
not
little bit of
much.
strength.
There you go.
Can I eat you? No. You're a jellyfish, so probably not.
How did fishing in games become such a standard is the question.
I'll be
I might
honest,
have had
I usually
too much
don't
to
care
drink.
for a lot of fishing in games.
It is quite common in anything
Literally one floor short
pastoral
of an elevator, and I don't have anything to eat.
that has one floor short of an elevator. Is that like a euphemism for stupid or something?
Yeah, that's me. I'm one floor short of an elevator this week.
Doesn't even make sense.
I've had a week, y'all.
We're
I
really
mean,
running on
nothing
empty.
compared to yours, but
No, I mean, I get it's Holy Week, so
it's Holy Week. But like, I had stuff dumped on my plate last Thursday and Friday that have had me pulling 16-hour days,
Yeah.
and I'm so over it.
Yep.
The boys'
Okay.
piano teacher, because they had piano lessons tonight. Thursday happens to be piano lesson day. I asked her if she was playing anything for Easter Sunday, and the look of sheer delight when she told me no. Not this year.
No.
Like, this was the look of somebody who is free.
I love Easter masses. And I don't know, other musicians, like, obviously, yes, it's a lot of gigs, or potential gigs, so it's a lot of money. But like, the music of Easter is my favorite in like the Catholic world.
I just like the opportunity to truly
got such a cool
uncork
vibe.
my
It should be
voice
the
and
best.
be loud to
Yeah,
match the
supposed to be.
loudness of the organ. Because like
Yeah.
most church Sundays,
it's a
like,
loud. It's loud.
don't get me wrong, I
yeah.
can sing pretty loud, but like I can't be truly full voice because I am actually like loud as shit sometimes. And on Easter, when the organ is at full voice, like I'm not gonna outcompete a pipe organ or anything, right? So I can like unload on Now All the Vaults of Heaven Resound. That's a highlight of the year every year.
It is great. I love Easter's loudness of the music. As both someone who's played Easter on piano and bongo before,
Other thing that I really like about
And
it is
consumed it.
the like modal, like kind of Dorian or like minor keyed, like it's got like a heavy vibe to it that I love, because I've always been like a minor key person. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to put this one in there. There we go. And that messed up my organization, so let me fix that. I guess I'll put that in that row instead of down one. Because I need one more thing for the caverns, which means I have to fish again tomorrow. This has turned into fishing stream. I love, like, Ye Sons and Daughters is a classic. It often gets used as like the communion hymn on Easter, and it's like all modal and cool, and it's like, it's just such a dramatic melody. And I love it. It's my favorite. And
Hey, your town rank is Ruby now. Congratulations.
I know, I'm doing good. Oh, this is Friday. I wanted us to see a Friday. So I'll fish, and then we'll go visit everybody in the inn. We'll see some D&D, and then we'll call it for the night.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, while we're going and doing the fishing, I'm going to talk over this briefly. Because this week on Source Coda, on Monday evening, my radio show, is an interview I did with Dana about Nakagum. I'm really excited to have her talk for a bunch. And I told you this, of course, Dana, but that is going to be trimmed pretty significantly. I don't know what they're going to cut and keep.
I don't even remember what I said. It's been a million years since we did that interview, and I was still sick when we did that too. So I'm like totally out of it.
Yeah, it was only like 5 days, by the way. Like this.
I know.
But yes.
16-hour days.
But I want to say, I really liked my favorite part, and I hope to goodness they keep it, is you were holding in a smirk on the video. And of course, this is audio only, so the audience won't see this. But we were talking about which papers we were particularly excited about.
Oh no.
And if he's still around, I was particularly excited about hearing Jordan's map paper.
Oh yeah.
And the Zelda Lost Woods stuff. And Dana, I say the title of Jordan's paper, and like you ever watch somebody hold in a sneeze? Like
Yeah.
Dana is holding in a
so bad
giant
it's not a
laugh
map
at
stream.
me about the whole map thing. And yes, there's a whole map thing. But
No. We're so excited for
that
Jordan's
was delightful.
paper.
I'm really excited to hear that one.
Alright,
It's
we're
gonna
gonna
be
let
so
them
good.
out just long enough to like let them eat, and then I'm gonna put them back in. If you leave them out, obviously you can leave them out all night like I accidentally did, but then they also can like eat your crops, so you don't want them.
Oh yeah.
And like,
that's
yeah,
bad.
I could build more fences, but I have to like craft more fences to build more, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then make sure the fenced-in area has plenty of grass in it. The whole thing. We're gonna watch our adorable chickens. And Solo here is probably gonna eat. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for Pete's. I'm excited for Jordan's. I'm excited for Cecilia Heroes, Spider-Man. There we go. They've both eaten. We'll call them in.
I am extremely excited about the Spider-Man one. I
I'm
have a
excited
feeling
about
that portion of the interview is going to be cut because a paper about like the deafness aspect of Spider-Man 2 is really hard to play on the radio, it turns out.
Yeah, that's fine. You said you're like, we'll just give them stuff to talk about.
Yes, Jordan,
go from there.
100%. Thank you.
At least Ryan will enjoy the abstract. You know your audience well.
This makes me feel powerful, and I like that. I actually quoted you, Jordan, in my lesson today in the weirdest, stupidest way, I have to confess to you as we wind down the stream tonight. Because we were talking about people feel
Look at this running
smart
animation.
when they notice things. Like
Look at the
sometimes
arms.
people comment on YouTube that, oh, I'm so good for having noticed this, and I want to be part of the community of people that noticed this thing and talked about having noticed this thing. And one of my favorite presentations I've ever given, actually, that worked far better as an academic talk than I thought it would when I just signed up to bullshit for 15 minutes at AMS After Dark a couple years ago, was my Mario Wonder Drugs mushrooms paper.
Yeah.
Should have been a real talk, honestly. But Jordan comes up to the microphone as the first question there, and he's like, I wanted to just acknowledge that you wisely had a footnote you did not take the time to fully explore before time, and I noticed it, and therefore I am smart.
Yeah. Crafting a good After Dark, because a lot of people, it turns out, are really bad at crafting like a good trolling joke question. It is an art. Not everyone is good at it.
It is hard. Yep.
It is
This
true.
is why there's like awards for it at After Dark for actually like doing it well, because it is very hard to do well. There's like a subtlety to it, you know?
Yeah.
Like it is very easy to be so over the top that like the joke it just doesn't land.
Yeah.
I like pushing the boundaries of what I can get away with at AMS After Dark. Honestly, I think I love it.
You need to start pushing those boundaries at AMS regular papers.
Oh, this is
I've actually, believe it or not, I have never applied for an AMS regular talk.
Really? You should just do it.
I
They're
just-
so much easier than SMT, I've found.
I have just assumed that nobody would accept me there.
Not easier to get in, I mean easier, like the process is easier to apply.
Huh.
I was like,
I'm sorry, I didn't want to. No, like, I mean, like, SMTs is 500 words plus an abstract plus diagrams instead of just 300.
Oh, yeah.
350, I think, yeah.
Yeah, not saying it's easier.
Yeah.
Your abstract is an art as well, but it is nice to not to have to do two of them. Plus diagram. The thing about, like, SMT, they love a shiny diagram, and sometimes I'm like, I don't have any diagrams, and I realize, oh, it's an AMS paper, okay, so I'll submit to AMS. Which
Is
was
that the difference between an AMS and an SMT paper is diagrams?
It's like, do you have a big thing of just concentric circles? No? Okay, you're an AMS paper, thank you.
Yeah, I actually agree with Jordan based on the submission requirements. AMS expects you to submit an abstract and then write the talk if you get accepted. SMT all but wants you to have the paper done before you submit.
I
Yeah,
think that's
I-
very fair. Because you need to have like, I always say the difference between theory and musicology for me tends to be like, theory is like, here, let me explain to you like a new way of analyzing music. Like you need to come up with framework, you need to come up with like a method or a system that we can apply to other things.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of musicology is like the application of stuff other people have come up with. And that's not like across the board because there's a ton of overlap, but like I notice that like one of the things that makes me feel like I'm not a theorist is like, well, I don't make up the things. I just apply other people's things.
Well, I agree with you, but I also to call you a theorist.
To call you a theorist.
To call you a theorist. I mean, I honestly think we're in this age of like when theory like divorced itself from musicology, which was like not how things started in America. Like we needed to create our own way, and it was like this like super pedagogical, super compositional method stuff that like so much of our theory, my theory is so like musicology-ish, I think. And I think like so much musicology is using theory and it's sort of like, I don't know, man.
I think
some of us are doing a little bit more systematic musicology. Yeah, like sometimes it's more systematic musicology, which I think of as like the theory I do is more systematic musicology versus like, I don't know, ethnographic musicology or cultural musicology, although I try to bring those in sometimes. But yeah, I wish it weren't so these different things, but I don't know. I just like hate writing 500 words and then 300 words and then like 20 million extra pages of diagrams that I don't have ready yet because I don't have the paper done.
Yep. I actually taught one of Dana's book chapters today that I think of as very theory heavy and not very much musicology, actually.
Which are what?
Insofar as I care about that distinction, which cards on the table, I don't. I taught your Cambridge Companion to Video Game Music chapter on like medical, psychological interactions with music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
feels like a theory paper to me, not a musicology.
Yeah, like that's not the Cambridge one.
it's all applying stuff. That's another one where it's like I didn't invent shit, you know? I'm just like applying stuff from music cognition. That paper was like so cheap. In the sense of like low-hanging fruit in terms of like just write it up, you know?
But I also think you say that humbly, but you're also the only person in our orbit who could write that up.
Well, thank you. I always feel like the work I do is very self-serving, and if anybody else gets anything out of it, then wonderful. Like,
Also,
I literally go into it
SCMS.
like, ooh, I can learn something. Like, the process of doing, you know, gets me to that space. Hold on, I'm gonna go down to 40.
You gotta head over to the tavern soon, man.
I will, I know. I want to get those out of my inventory. All right, now we'll go up. I don't have the fourth thing because apparently whatever fish isn't biting. We'll go to the tavern. I did present at AMS and people cried.
Yep.
It was great. It was
sat in that one.
packed as well.
Yeah, it was a good turnout for that. It helped that Will Gibbons was on the docket.
Some people go for you, man.
That was very full circle because Will Gibbons talked at the very first like Ludo session, which was my first AMS, and chicken egg. And I got to then be on the thing with him.
Yeah, that's like so cute. Cute. Josephine.
See, they'll like comment like the puddle spider at the museum's a wonderful specimen. Did you get to see it hunt? Like, they'll talk to you about like the different things you've found
That's
for the
cute.
museum as you find them, but like different people are interested in different things, so like what they will talk to you about is different.
Also, I love the nerdy Boy Scout design of that character.
So cute. Thanks for bringing the mint by earlier this week. Raina cooked it down, got a nice syrup out of it. Overrun with mint this year. Bumper crop. Brought more. Nice. Mint gimlets all around. Give them a go. Ooh, and green. It tastes so minty and herby. And fresh and limey. Oh, so it's like boogied out. Oh, happy days. This is the taste of summer. Cold. Here we go. Dad pun. It's so refreshing. This drink and I were meant to be together.
Oh,
He's
man.
always like winking while he says his puns. Oh, cool. Ooh, I got one for free. That's fun. Maple. There's also a Saturday market. Arena, though? No, I don't want to. Yeah.
I need to go to SCMS when it's in Chicago. Like, Chicago is $50.
Yeah.
There's no
so,
reason I
like,
shouldn't go.
Maybe we can some of us here can make a panel or something for next year. I know we're thinking of a lot of different things for next year, but it's in Chicago again.
What? SCMS. Oh, SCMS.
SCMS.
Yeah.
It's in Chicago.
I'd be down for
I
a
feel like
panel.
we're promising a lot that we're going to do a lot of things next
We
year.
are.
Though.
I know. I can't do all of them. But man,
Oh yeah, so
SCMS is a good time.
this group at this top table, in spring they were doing a poker game, and I figured it would just continue, but now they're doing a drawing club, and so Hayden's modeling.
Nice.
And every week they've had a different model.
Nice hair.
know,
Nice
right?
body hair.
Let's look at everyone's drawings. I like Landon's. You can see it's Carpenter's hand in it. All those years of technical drawing. You've got me, lady. In case you're wondering, a clean line is all on the shoulder, which I can see you've taken to heart, March. Big improvement. March. Thanks. It's only natural light, right? Speaking of natural, Valen, your drawings are something else. So Valen's the doctor, so of course, interested in musculature and stuff. Thinking that Elsa's portraits are so striking, everyone draws out the charm point of her subject. Are my pecs really that big? The flowers.
Yes, they are, honey.
Drawing down on the farm, big guy. The baby animals in your sketchbook are way cute. Wanted a memento from when they're tiny. These drawings are nothing special, not as special as I'd like. Now can someone get some ice from my back?
This music is not the gay bar that both of these guys look like.
Right.
Okay, here's the. Oh wait, let me go up and see the folks chatting up
And
here,
yet-
and then we'll see the D&D game.
Including the D&D game.
There, Dana.
It's very gay. In the best ways.
Do you know the song "Gay Bar" by Electric Six? Girl,
Yes.
I'm gonna take you to a gay bar.
Aw. Yes!
And it has the sexy Abraham Lincolns in tiny shorts
Yeah.
in the video.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfectly normal thing to wonder about. Who in Mistria would make the best frog? Says the possible witch, but plausible deniability. Who runs the bathhouse? Who would make the best frog? March would run through all his energy trying to jump higher than the other frogs. Landon would croak up a storm and then drive the rest off. What about Rias? He seems the type to be content with the simple life. He's a city boy, Juniper. No frogs in the city. Surely you've got some thoughts. Juniper, the bathhouse is like your pond. Or Ulrich, the older brother of the
It's
two
Ulrich,
blacksmiths.
for sure.
He loves sitting on rocks. Really fits, doesn't it? It's Errol. Have you seen that man's legs in a bathing suit? That's the one that runs the museum.
Wow.
Can't with that conversation. All right, now we'll see the D&D game. Your ragtag group has traveled 3 floors up the Blood Tower, inexplicably befriending every monster along the way. In fact, I don't think you fought anyone? It's Undertale. It's because we're on a journey of knowledge. Yeah, in this one there was it was scholar and it was all classes that don't fight, and then the little kid Dell was the only one that was a fighter.
Nice.
For this campaign. It's because I like making friends with all the cool monsters. They told me I'm half elf, half dragon, half knight, and secretly half unicorn. You might be the most magical creature of them all, Brightclaw, but your ma is an elf. So was your pa some kind of dragon unicorn knight? Fascinating question. I'll roll for scholarly insight and draconic knowledge. Oh, rats, a 3. Well, let's inquire with Brightclaw's mother. Grimblade?
This is wild.
I suppose I can ask. Holt, are you a dragon unicorn knight? Whatever you say, honey. Love it. See what's on the menu this week. Sweet potato pie, wildberry scone, lemon pie, pan-fried green, strawberry shortcake, bread and catfish, cheddar biscuit, potato soup, vegetable soup, lemonade, milk, apple juice, orange juice, tea with lemon, hot toddy, white wine, red wine, beer, coconut milk. You know what, we'll buy the sesame ball recipe. We'll learn that.
Nice.
And then I'll put my character to bed, and then we'll be done for the night.
That sounds great.
Nice. Can't resist a dig spot. All right. But yeah, this game's adorable. I'm really enjoying it. It has a lot more content than I thought it was going to at this stage.
Yeah.
This is still
'Cause
early
this
access.
is still
too,
pre. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still early access or pre whatever.
Is there a sense of what might be added or changed?
You know, I haven't been like looking at any of that, so couldn't tell you. I'm kind of keeping. I'm not like with Stardew. It's like I want to just have like the exploration. Like there have been times where I'm tempted to be like, oh, if I like make offerings to like this fountain or whatever, like what happens? But I'm like, why would I do that? Like the whole point of a game, like why would I do homework on this? You know?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I want to just like have
Then
an
there's my
experience where I'm-
approach to Stardew Valley.
I know, and this is why you were so
That was
stressed out by it.
Such a fascinating stream we did, which is like,
yeah.
the uncoziness of Ryan's gameplay.
Yeah, and like he was so stressed out by it, and then as soon as we saw why,
Let's
we're
learn
like,
about
oh,
my autism specifically.
yeah.
We really got very deep.
As soon as I saw you being like, no, I have like a min-maxy like guide that I'm following, I'm like, well, no wonder you hate this. Like, no, if you like played it like me, where you're just like, I don't know what this does. Let me figure it out. And then like I've just like inductively learned, like I feel like a Stardew encyclopedia because I've done so much of just playing around, effing around, finding out.
And then
Like,
like I was like, my impulse is to be on the Ryan scale of things. And
so you have to actively not do that, right?
But it's like I treat video games as a therapy to try to not do that, because I will do that in every other aspect of my life and like be stressed because I have like anxiety all the time. So it's very interesting.
Yeah.
Whereas I think, like, I don't know about you, Ryan. Do you do that? Are you like sort of have those impulses more in games than in real life? I don't know.
I don't want to call it an anxiety about performance per se, but like I think of the gameplay as my primary instrument.
Right.
Whenever I'm not
So,
a
like,
vocalist, but let's table the vocal conversation. Don't
Yeah,
get me
so
wrong, I'm
like
good there.
more like
But
impulse.
like I feel
impulse, not
like
anxiety.
a
Yeah.
responsibility and a desire to be good.
Yeah.
Whatever that means, right? And
Right.
I'm willing to put in time and practice my shit to be good.
Right.
And sometimes in Street Fighter, that means literally practicing routines and muscle warm-ups, and I think the comparison to a musical instrument practice is very relevant there.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
there are other games where the mechanical performance matters significantly less. Enter Stardew Valley, right? And there,
Yeah.
if you want to min-max and be good, what that means is developing that encyclopedic knowledge of how things unfold in time and work and function, and that's a lot of burden. So yes, there is some stress there. Good night.
Yeah.
Jen.
I know I said like we'd call it, but since it's Saturday Market, I'll at least walk you through the Saturday Market.
I like this new track for it.
Because
This is a new track, isn't
it has a unique track, yeah.
All right, I do
And
have
it's
to go pretty
also
soon.
like the tavern, it's a chance for you to see and talk to everybody, which is really nice.
Yeah. That was my other big complaint about Stardew, is I have played for 45 days and not met everybody.
So this is where I can get new hairstyles and like hair clips and
That was
you
my
know.
that was my first dive into looking up
is
guides
the accordion.
in Stardew.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
The game really wanted me to meet everybody, and there was one person I could not find.
might have been the
Right.
wizard. I'm trying to think like
No,
there
it
is
was
there
the
is some...
wheelchair-bound man.
Oh, George.
Yeah.
Yeah. He likes leaks.
He likes leaks.
He does. He likes a leak. Oh yeah. So then we have unique vendors that you can also befriend, but they're only here on Saturdays, so I imagine it takes a little longer to get to know them. And I haven't really tried to I try to talk to people regularly and like do the quests, but I haven't like pursued anyone with gifts yet because I'm still early game. So, that's Darcy. She's adorable, and she's like the bakery / coffee shop owner. So like she has fun pudding. I actually need a pudding, so I'm gonna grab that instead of cook it. Lemonade, orange juice, coffee, mocha, and like you can buy recipes for stuff. Hello, Chrono Trigger. Right?
Yes, for sure.
Millennial Fair.
Yep. Early mornings are my least favorite time in Mistria. Everyone's so cheery, like they're about to break into song. Here comes the baker with...
Yeah.
That's all I can do before we get struck. This is where you can buy other cosmetics, like hats and stuff, pumpkin earrings. Adorable. Also, this guy's really fancy. Louis. I love the accordion so much.
Yeah, this track is great. I really like the percussion here, actually.
We need a clapper.
Yep.
Yeah, the claps are also very Millennial Fair, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
Down to the design of the square. We don't have like a racing things. We need more games.
There's also a piece timbrely, like this flute timbre is not
This
Chrono Trigger. This is Secret of Mana.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like it would be much more of
enough
a
water, Dana. I feel
less-
like I gotta screenshot that.
less airy, more piercing flute sound if it were Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger, that's right.
Yeah.
And similarly, this like steel drum
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
pitched percussion sound is also like Hiroki Kikuta's stuff.
Yeah. Ooh, cushion stool.
Mm.
I can get a toilet. Bathroom sink. So yeah, this is where you get like new furniture.
Nice.
Haunted attic double bed.
Nice.
That's a whole mood.
Yeah, there's like a whole like cobweb. You can buy cobwebs. Espresso cup. Fun. And then crafting scrolls, so you can like learn how to make all this stuff. So there's like so much content. And again, for like not being finished, it just doesn't.
Yeah, for not being finished,
Like-
this is wild.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Okay. Is there anybody I haven't talked to? Dell and Dozy. Oh, Henrietta, Holt, Josephine, Juniper Land, and so few people aren't here yet. We'll go pet the doggy, though. Oh, look. Adorable. I don't think the haunted bed features an actual ghost, but you know,
Dang it.
who knows?
Maybe when it's
knows?
the full game it comes out.
I don't get it. Crab statue. Looks like a crab I'm friends with. Maybe someone made it in her honor. Adorable. Some insects are attracted to bright colors. I love that Luke's obsessed with, like, etymology. Entomology, sorry. Maybe also etymology, I don't know. Anybody I haven't talked to? Maple. Rose hot chocolate recently.
Oh, nice.
I have made that because I have homemade rose syrup. Simple syrup in my house. They're developing in the syrup. This was very popular. A lot of people on Twitch were streaming this for a while, but like I'm late to the game. But for a while, I felt like I saw a lot of streamers streaming this, and I was like, oh, I'll get to it eventually. And then finally, a couple weeks ago, I just needed to try something new. I was playing that Traveler's Rest, which I demoed on stream a little bit.
Yep.
This one's definitely like more my thing. I was playing that one a lot too. I've enjoyed it. But that one like doesn't have enough music
But I
in it
can
yet.
tell you've fallen pretty hard for this one here.
I have. I'm very happy with it. Very happy together. Anyway, I'll let y'all, you know.
Yeah. Next week, we're all going to be at Dana's place. Hooray!
Woo! Well, I won't, but woo!
Julian won't, but me
I'll
and,
be-
me
I'll
and
be
Sarah and
tricking
Dana will be.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'll be in the chat. Will I? Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to have to wait and
Good.
give presents to everybody on Friday when all of us are in the same physical space.
Yeah, so
But I got
Yeah,
some
we'll,
stuff for everybody when I see you.
I actually have a wedding gift for Julianne.
Oh my god.
It's like a silly gift. I don't want you to think it's anything like it's not like
I mean,
a
you've
goblet.
already gave
You know, it's not like a fine
profound
china.
gifts.
It's like a bit of a silly thing, but I think you're gonna love it anyway.
I need a goblet. You said goblet, and I need a goblet.
I mean,
It's okay. I have a lot of glassware. I
would
don't.
a pimp cup be okay? Does it have to be a goblet?
Well, what a quote there to end our stream.
Well, indeed.
Oh, man. It's been a week. It's been like 3 weeks of week.
Yep.
I would like the semester to end, and
I know.
thank so many of you for joining in, and for so long. It's almost 11:30 at this
Yeah,
point.
it's really fun to A, go
Yeah.
a little late, and B, just to hang out with everybody and see folks.
I know I needed the distraction, and I don't know if the I don't know if the FSU people are still here, but cool that to see you guys again after today.
My musician friends have beautiful Easter gigs. I have one tomorrow, one on Vigil on Saturday, and then 3 on Easter Sunday. And then I will come home and cook amazing food.
All right,
Delight.
gang, I'm going to close this out for the night.
Yeah, go for it.
See everybody next week from Cleveland. Bye for now, team.
Bye.